Hey, it's Tom from Pack Hacker, and in this video we are taking a detailed look at the Mission Workshop Modular Axis Waist Pack, which I've been testing over the course of the last week. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like it, and subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing you content to help you travel smarter. Let's jump in. All right, so starting with the outside of the pack, the overall material is a little bit crinkly, but from Mission Workshop, they're always using high quality material. So everything just feels really nice and really streamlined material wise. You got these chunky zippers here with a big paracord pull as well. Open that up, get access. And on the back panel here, this is not only a handle, but it is a U-lock holder as well. So I've been using it for both use cases as I've been testing it for the last 2 weeks. It's been great to wear this as a waist pack on the bike as I've been biking around. Then we have 8 slots here. This is for the archive system. So there's like these metal clips that Mission Workshop has, and you can actually fasten this to the rails on some of their bags as well, just to get more of a modular use out of this thing. It takes a little bit of time to like pack these straps away, which I'll show you in a second, and get it ready to put on your bag. So I don't know how often people are gonna be doing that. I didn't really do it at all. I was just wearing this as a waist pack or sling. But that's something to note if you pick this up. The modularity can take a bit of time to switch between pouch mode and waist pack mode. All right, so the strap itself, you can see that there's extra fabric on the sides here for a little bit of extra support when it's in waist pack mode. And we found that to be really nice. The strap itself is pretty simple, and there's a plastic buckle here at the end. One thing I noticed with this thing is that it kind of tightens and loosens very easily if it gets a little bit loose. But if you're holding it taut, if it's taut on your body, it is unlikely to come apart. These elastic keepers not only do a good job at keeping the excess strap in check, but it also does well at kind of keeping this excess strap locked down a little bit too, loosening a little bit less. But as those elastic keepers stretch out, I'm curious to see how the buckle interacts, because it's just up and down. Some of the times these bags use like a tri-glide system that's a little bit more secure, but this one is relatively easy to adjust. And then if you want to put this in the archive mode, you can actually take the strap apart and stow it into itself. I'll just do one side on this video so you're not watching me do this for a long time, but there you go. It's stuffed right in. There's a nice clean look. You put those archive clips on there, you're ready to pop it on your bag, or just stick this inside and use it as a standalone pouch inside of your backpack. Okay, so right now I have the bag in sling mode, and this strap is as loose as it can possibly be. It's a little bit high on me still. I wish I could, maybe make it a little bit lower. So with my build at 6'2", around 200 pounds, this is how it looks. Another thing I noticed about the access, which I'll get into more, is you gotta unzip this and really peel this top part up to see what's inside when you're in sling mode. I'll switch to waist pack mode in a second. Here it is in waist pack mode. I've got a little bit to the side. If I'm biking, I would wear it on my back. And I think this is really the way that it's designed to be used, as a waist pack versus a sling, even though on Mission Workshop site, they show both use cases. But I think it's right here. It's a little bit easier to access, peel this top part up and get access to see what's inside. Okay, so onto the inside. There's a nice zipper here that goes all the way across, and it really gives you room to pull that top up. But I do have a couple of issues with this type of access. So the first is that you kind of have this extra leader space up at the top here that's not super useful if you're using like regular everyday carry items. Now, if you're biking and you have like an extra tube, that's gonna be like a little bit bigger and more vertical, or if you wanna stuff in like a very light rain jacket, that's gonna like go into this top space that we see right here. But without anything larger, it's not really gonna hold that space super well. So that's something to note. I tend to like slings with a zipper up at the top here, so you can really get access to what's inside. It also makes the back pockets easier to access, which for this it's a little tough because I'm like pulling this back and then getting access. Okay, so opening up the main compartment, there's basically just a giant dump area inside. So I've just got like my daily items down here. Some Korean cough syrup because I just had a bit of a cough when I was in South Korea. So the doc hooked me up. Let me just keep this on camera here. AirPods. So this stuff is all kind of floating around. I wish there was a bit more organization. Like, you know, I like when slings have pockets up here as well, in addition to the liner pockets back here. So that kind of just dumps inside. You know, I'm able to get everything in and out of here relatively easily, but just something to note. Okay, and then we have 2 liner pockets in the back here. I like this ripstop interior. It's very Mission Workshop. All their stuff is super weatherproof. Of course, if you're wearing this on a bike, they want to make sure that not a lot of water is going to seep inside. And I guess that's maybe a positive of having a zipper here versus on top. It's less likely that water is going to get inside, especially with this fabric gusset, and it's got this kind of taped material. So it helps with, it's like a weather resistant zipper, which helps a lot with weather. So that's the positive of having a zipper position there. Your mileage may vary based on what you like. Okay, we have 2 liner pockets in the back here. So I've just got like some chapstick in the back, like a small tripod there. No stretch to these. And they are, again, it's a bit hard to access. So you're seeing me like really crank this thing up. It's a little bit different when you're wearing it. It's a little bit harder to access even. And then here I've just got like a couple of other items like some mints and then this Tom Bin pouch. I got some Pack Hiker stickers and patches in here. I love that. It really fits well in that pocket. And then this pocket is also where you want to put your keys. So I'm really a fan of this key ring. Again, Mission Workshop stuff is always feeling premium and nice. So that's right there if you want to pop your keys there. Let me just set this here to the side. All right, and then we have the main zippered area here as well. So if we open that up, this is really interesting. I'm not sure if this is like a production issue or if the design of this got messed up, but there's actually a seam right here in the middle that actually kind of prevents me from zipping and unzipping that. So this seam right here gets in the way of this zipper. So you can see there's a smooth glide and then it stops there. So you kind of have to pull it hard, and it's not my like mask. I'm gonna take that out. I just have some other items in here, like a pen and like a USB stick that I use often. Well, a USB like converter. And then I just want to show you that again, just because it has nothing to do with what's inside, but it just sticks about halfway down on that thing. It's maybe gotten better with time, but if you look at it, that stitch is just right there. So again, it might be a production issue, whether it's a machine or a person sewing. Might have just gotten mixed up with this model, but I'd be curious to know if you have one of these and if you have the same issue that I do. So there you have it, the Mission Workshop Axis Modular Waist Pack. Thanks for being here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next video.